8 long weeks after the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon fire started, thousands of New Mexicans are still out of their homes tonight. News 13's Ariana Kraft spoke with officials about when evacuation orders might be lifted.
People who are still displaced from the wildfires have one question on their minds. When will it be safe to go home? But fire officials say lifting evacuations is a complicated process.
It's very devastating to see all the burn. You know, all you can see is pretty much black sticks sticking up there. I mean, the trees are gone.
After being displaced from the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon fire for weeks, Tina Hefner returned home to Mora. But there are still many people who are being told to stay away.
Every single person around here that I know right now is going through probably one of the worst times of their lives.
Fire officials explain that letting people go back home too soon comes with risks.
We have a lot of structure fires that happen after repopulation because electricity comes on, and then all of a sudden stuff is live in their house and the house catches on fire.
And people who are back say there's a level of anxiety because of unpredictable weather patterns.
I believe everyone around in this area has those concerns right now about the fire maybe starting back up because I mean, when you're driving up into the valley, you can see spots of smoke up in the mountain, like right behind our homes and right behind the mountains where we live at.
And fire conditions aren't always what they seem on the surface. The San Miguel County Sheriff warns people to stay alert.
I know some of the people were calling today and saying, well, they're not seeing any smoke. Well, that could possibly be because the winds are so strong that it's laying the column over, so you might not be able to see that smoke if it is there.
The sheriff's office is working closely with fire operation chiefs to evaluate when it's safe to let people return home.
So it takes a big effort from everybody to get everything in place so when folks go back into their houses, it's safe for them to go back in there. So it typically takes a little bit longer to get folks back in than to get them out.
Even though it's hard to stay away, I recommend that you do because, for one, you know, you're not only endangering your own life, but also the firefighters' lives that are out there trying to protect you if something happens to you when you come back.
Residents in San Miguel, Mora, Taos, Colfax, and Santa Fe counties should pay attention to evacuation orders in their area, as fire officials say they could change at a moment's notice. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. Crews battling the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon fire managed to keep growth to a minimum over the weekend, that despite risky conditions.